No, just tell them to mind the cones. The monster Inoue's training camp for his upcoming title defense against Nurjan Akhmadaliev has reached near mythical levels of intensity with sources close to the Japanese superstar, revealing a regimen so brutal it would break most elite fighters. Each morning, before dawn, while Tokyo still sleeps, beneath a blanket of winter frost, Inoue can be found charging up steep mountain trails with a weighted vest strapped to his torso, his breath forming clouds in the freezing air as he pushes through 10 miles runs that include explosive sprint intervals designed to simulate championship rounds. Training insiders whisper that Inoue views these pre-dawn torture sessions as mere warm-ups, often continuing until he's physically sick, a self-imposed punishment he believes separates champions from legends. This relentless approach to conditioning explains how the undisputed super bantamweight king maintains his frightening knockout power even in late rounds, a fact Akhmadaliev would do well to remember when making predictions about surviving into the sixth. The real horror show begins when Inoue returns to the gym where his sparring sessions have become the stuff of boxing nightmares. Carefully selected partners, all bigger, taller southpaws specifically chosen to mimic Akhmadaliev's tricky style, routinely leave sessions battered and demoralized, with several reportedly withdrawing from camp due to broken ribs and orbital bone fractures. It's not just the power, one anonymous sparring partner revealed while icing his swollen face. It's how he adapts mid-combination. You'll think you figured out the rhythm, then suddenly he's drilling your liver with punches you never saw coming. These sparring wars are supervised by Inoue's longtime trainer and father, Shingo Inoue, who has developed a reputation for pushing his son beyond normal human limits, often extending rounds when most trainers would throw in the towel. The message to Akhmadaliev is clear. Whatever punishment the Usyk thinks he can withstand, Inoue is training to deliver something far worse. At the heart of Inoue's preparation lies a sadistic MIT work routine known as the 1000. A drill that would leave most fighters hospitalized for 30 uninterrupted minutes. Inoue must land precisely 1,000 power punches on the mitts without a single miss. His father barking corrections while assistants punish any lapse in form with burpees or resistance band sprints. This isn't the playful mitt-work fans see during open workouts. Each thunderous slap of leather echoes through the gym like a gunshot, with Inoue's hands moving at speeds that blur into invisibility. Accuracy isn't enough, Shingo Inoue growls between rounds. Every punch must feel like the last one his opponent will ever take. The drill serves dual purposes, sharpening Inoue's already laser-like precision while conditioning his mind and body to maintain fight, ending power deep into championship rounds. When Akhmadaliev boasts about stopping Inoue early, he's forgetting that the monster trains to deliver concussive force from the first bell to the last. Perhaps most terrifying is Inoue's hand conditioning ritual, a series of medieval exercises designed to turn his fists into certified weapons of mass destruction. Between sessions of smashing steel bars into sand-filled buckets and performing knuckle push-ups on bare hardwood, Inoue submerges his hands in ice baths before immediately plunging them into boiling salt water, an ancient samurai technique believed to increase bone density. Most fighters baby their hands between fights, snorts. In strength coach Na treats his like hammers that need constant sharpening. The results speak for themselves. 3 sparring partners this camp alone have left with facial fractures, and the heavy bags Inoue uses need replacing weekly after being reduced to shredded leather and spilled sand. This dedication to destructive power explains how a fighter who competes at 122 pounds routinely generates knockouts that look like they belong in heavyweight highlight reels, while physical preparation forms the foundation of Inoue's camp. His mental conditioning might be even more frightening. 4 hours each day, the champion locks himself in a silent, dimly lit room where he visualizes every possible scenario against Akhmadaliev. From early knockdowns to championship round wars. Sports psychologists working with Inoue describe these sessions as, quote, combat meditation where the fighter enters near trance states, rehearsing combinations and defensive maneuvers until they become subconscious reactions. He's not just imagining victory, reveals one team member. He is visualizing the exact moment Akhmadaliev's eyes lose focus. That split second when an opponent realizes he's made a terrible mistake. This obsessive mental preparation explains Inoue's uncanny ability to adjust mid-fight, turning what appear to be competitive bouts into sudden, brutal knockouts once he solves his opponent's puzzle. Nutritionists monitoring Inoue's camp report the champion maintains a Spartan diet that would make a Buddhist monk weep, consuming precisely measured portions of raw fish, mountain vegetables, and a special high-protein rice blend developed by Japanese sports scientists. Every calorie is accounted for, every nutrient timed to optimize performance and recovery. Between meals, Inoue gulps down a revolting-looking green sludge packed with kelp, spirulina, and other superfoods that keep his energy levels stable through 3-a-day training sessions. He eats like someone who's allergic to pleasure, jokes one camp member before quickly adding that Inoue's discipline extends to refusing even a single grain of sugar. During camp, this fanatical attention to dietary detail ensures that when Inoue steps into the ring, every ounce of his 122 pounds frame is pure explosive muscle, with zero wasted energy. The technological side of Inoue's preparation looks like something from a sci-fi movie, with motion capture sensors tracking his every punch and advanced analytics software breaking down Akhmadaliev's tendencies to microscopic levels. A team of data scientists pores over hundreds of hours of Akhmadaliev footage, identifying subtle patterns in the use's footwork, punch selection, and defensive habits that even Akhmadaliev himself probably doesn't realize he has. This information gets distilled into specific